Hey guys, what's up? Shin0525 doing something new, a little bit new. As you can tell from the title, it's my thoughts on the upcoming Death Battle this Wednesday, the premiere of season 3 with Dante versus Bayonetta. So I've never really done a video like this before, talking about like predictions and hopes for. So I honestly don't know what to do with it. So I'm just gonna play some stock big footage while I talk over this. So yeah, stock big the cat footage. That's the best I could come up with. Anyway, I'm gonna talk about my thoughts, opinions on the next Death Battle, season 3. Normally I don't do these. I enjoy Death Battle. I've watched it ever since Mario vs. Sonic. That was the first one I watched, and I've watched every one since. And I just seen them keep getting better and better. So, anyway, I just want to talk, and the reason why I haven't made a prediction video ever on this is mainly I just didn't care most of the time, but now we have one of my favorite video game characters of all time. We have Dante, the son of Sparta, versus Bayonetta, which I'm gonna say it right off, I really don't care for Bayonetta all that much. She is not my favorite video game character by any means. I'm not a big Bayonetta fan, but I'm a huge Devil May Cry fan. Oh my god, I want to see Dante just wipe the floor with her. And yeah, so you can just right off the bat of this video, Dante fan. I want to see Dante win, hands down. But yeah, I think the fight's going to be really good. This is a really great way to start off season 3. They're starting it off with a bang. You get these two hack and slash action video game character icons going at it. Oh man, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be flashy. I hope it's gonna be crazy and awesome. Dante will make it crazy and awesome. But yeah. Anyway, my thoughts on the whole fight. I actually, despite like my personal feelings, I think Dante is gonna win. Just putting all like fanboy ism aside, and I clearly said I want Dante to win. I like him more as a character, but I think Dante's gonna win this fight, mainly because he's just a more well-rounded fighter than Bayonetta is. Oh, and note, I have not played Bayonetta 2, so I don't know what crazy bullshit power she's gonna have, but yeah, they're probably gonna be, I don't know. She might have the power to kill everything in one punch. I don't know. Maybe that's a thing in Bayonetta 2. Maybe. I don't know. Could be. So if she has some bullcrap power like that, then yeah, she's probably gonna win. But I think just on terms of just fighting ability, Dante just trumps her. And I say this because Dante's not only like, he's not good at one thing. He's good at like everything. He's like the jack of all trades, but master of all of them as well. Like, he's an expert marksman with his 2 twin pistols, ebony and ivory. He's a sword master. He's a completely mastered swordsmanship. Then with Rebellion, and then he has a hand-to-hand martial arts style that revolves completely around absorbing damage and repelling it back at whoever dealt it. So like right there, that is an OP. That is OP. And he also has a style for like maneuverability. So he's not just good like offensively, he has really strong defense too. So I think that's gonna play a huge role in the fight. Where Bayonetta, on the other hand, yeah, she's a powerhouse. I'll give you, I think Bayonetta might be more powerful than Dante in terms of just, I don't know, like demonic power or like magic or whatever you want to say, but like I don't think she can, like, I bet she can overpower him if it was just a straight on like, I don't know, like a full powered charge Kamehameha blast. She'd probably overpower him in like a beam struggle. I don't know if that makes sense, but It makes sense in my head. But like if they were both to shoot a Kamehameha at each other, I think Bayonetta would have more, I don't know, just devil power to put into it and probably beat out Dante, but I think Dante has enough abilities to get around that and compensate. Where like Bayonetta doesn't have that much in regards of fighting. Like, yeah, she has her four pistols, and then she summons like these big hair demon monster things to, for heavy blows. But like Bayonetta's fighting style is basically you just pepper them a little bit, and then you end with like a big boot or big fist or big giant dog monster thing that eats them. So like she doesn't have as much variety as Dante has in his fighting style. And a big factor that people are talking about is like witch time. How like Bayonetta can actually freeze time if she dodges one of Dante's moves at like the last second. I don't think that's gonna help her, because Dante can freeze time too. In Devil May Cry 3, after you beat the horse chariot boss, Dante gets a style where he can freeze time, and it's not a weapon. It's not a weapon. It's a style. So he can use it in the death battle, Like, it's just a power he has. So even if Bayonetta, like, stops time, Dante could probably just stop time too, and they'd just be on equal playing fields, fighting in, like, I don't know, this time limbo where time doesn't move. So I don't think witch time's gonna help her all that much. Also, and she doesn't have that much in terms of, like fight. Like, yes, she has her guns, and just since Screw Attack just uses their iconic weapons, I don't think Bayonetta's gonna get anything other than her gun feat. That's like her most iconic weapon. That's her standard weapon. So Bayonetta would just have her four guns, and Dante would have his two twin pistols and his sword. So I don't think Dante's gonna get like Pandora or the ice nunchucks from 3, or the fire and wind swords. I don't think he's gonna get any of that. I think they'll just stick with the standard items that they have, just to be just simpler and just more iconic, kind of like the Zelda Link fight, which that was kind of screwed up. That's the only death battle I have a problem with, is the Link Cloud fight. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, so I think Dante has this in the bag. That's my prediction. I think he's all around a better fighter than Bayonetta. I do think Bayonetta is more powerful in terms of magic, but Dante has fought people who are more powerful than him in terms of, like, I don't know, demonic power, like Mundus. And honestly, I think Virgil had a bit more demonic power than Dante did. But, Dante, again, found a way to win. He even beat Arkham, who was just absorbed the power of Sparta, one of the most powerful demons. And again, well, it was him and Virgil taking him on, but still, Dante can probably overpower people. Oh, and speaking of, I remember at the end of Bayonetta 1 where she summons that giant god thing that punches the other god thing into the sun. I don't think that would help Bayonetta all that much, because I remember during the Devil May Cry 4 when Dante's fighting the Savior, just because of the sheer size of the Savior, he could not hit Dante. Dante was just crawling up his arm, like when he tried to swipe him away, he just jumped in between his fingers. So I think if Bayonetta summons like a big god deity like that, it still wouldn't help her. Dante's just too small, too fast, and too good. And like his Royal Guard armor prevents him from taking any damage. Plus his Devil Trigger heals him in battle as well, and it refills during a fight. So Dante has a pretty big advantage over Bayonetta. And I don't think Bayonetta could really just bring him down. Honestly, that's pretty much my sum up. I think Dante's gonna just wipe the floor with her. I think it's gonna be a really cool battle. What it looks like, they're gonna recreate some scenes from the game. I say this because there's a scene like right at the very end of the trailer. I don't know if you guys watched it, but like Dante's pointing and like Bayonetta's dog thing just comes up from the ground behind Dante and like goes to eat him. that looks identical to when Echidna ate Dante in Devil May Cry 4, and Dante's like leg was hanging out, and then he just like pried the jaws open with his sword. So I think they're gonna like recreate some scenes from that. And with that said, I think it's gonna end with Dante winning, but it's gonna end in like the pose when Dante fought the electric vampire lady in 3 that turns into a guitar after you defeat her. I think it's gonna end like the same pose where like Dante catches Bayonetta, and like right before, like for the final blow, he'll just like shoot her in the stomach, like he did to like the vampire guitar lady, who I can't remember her name. And then I think that's how it's gonna end. Something really cool, over the top, actiony. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I just want to get this prediction video out before the death battle. So yeah, then I'm probably gonna post this on Tuesday. So I hope that did not. My computer went to sleep. I hope that did not affect anything. Anyway, guys, I'm Shin0525. Leave your predictions below. Who do you think is going to win the next death battle? And if you like this video, like me rambling on about internet stuff, feel free to let me know, and I might make another prediction video for another death battle. I don't know. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stock Big footage I have. Yeah, I'll put a funny thumbnail of Dante, Bayonetta, and Big. Yeah, that's pretty much sums up everything. Anyway, guys, I think Dante's gonna win. Tell me who you think's gonna win. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.